Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green, welcome back to Mario Party 4. I'm actually doing a rerun. While I did lose, you're going to find out exactly why, because Miniboard Mad Dash is actually kind of terrible. Because, well, the reason I decided that I couldn't use the previous run at this was not because I lost. I don't mind losing. Most of it was me either being silent or screaming in frustration because I lost 3 Bowser games in a row. One of them was half coins, one of them was all coins. The fact that in a game that is just get as many coins as you can, no mini games, no mega mushrooms. I've skipped Thwomp's dialogue because I'm third again. Alright, so the order of the universe has been restored. I'm in third. But yeah, honestly, I got screwed over because, well, Fruits of Doom always sucks, and if the AI actually gets to pick pretty much everything, so the AI actually knows which fruits are there, and you have to guess, and when you inevitably have to guess, because it's like, oh, I can see these things. The AI can also see those things, and they will pick what you thought was there. And yeah, needless to say, I guessed wrong. Why are we not surprised? Then we got Darts of Doom, and the moment I went to press the button, the cursor moved over the bullseye for the first time. I've started off the same way. Yeah, you only get mini mushrooms on this board. Yeah, then we got half coins on Darts of Doom again. And the game said I hit the bullseye when I very clearly didn't. So I'm extremely pissed off with this, because in a game where the objective is to wind up getting the most coins, the fact that you can actually wind up running afoul of a Bowser space and losing all your coins in something that wasn't your fault is stupid. I have complained a lot about the terrible board designs of Mario Party 4, and I think this is challenging Bowser's Gnarly Party as the worst of the lot. At least I actually got a reasonable number. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to have content where I'm just complaining all the damn time. Even if I did break down partway through Bowser's Gnarly Party and was just in frustration mode for the rest of it, at least it got entertaining in the end. That was just terrible. Like, I was actually prepared to describe it as R-rated content because I was getting effed over by the game that badly. And now the fun, quote-unquote, begins. You have to use mini mushrooms judiciously to avoid this section, and we've got a Bowser game again. A Bowser shuffle might be nice. So yeah, it's another Bowser game. God, watch me get screwed over. You see what I mean? Like, this is bad. Like, there is no way to gain coins other than by landing on blue spaces. There are no hidden blocks. There are no mini games. The best you can get is getting 10 coins from landing on Bowser when you have nothing. The fact that this can happen, and has a very good chance of happening, is terrifying. Like, whose brilliant idea was this? Please let somebody who's not me suffer the indignity. please. I just have to score better. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. But man, that's gotta suck. 141 and you get roasted. DK could botch it. And now, so we're about to see exactly how frustrating it is. I think the AI is programmed to not hit the bullseye if they're on hard at least. Like, let's just watch the rest of the turns play out. DK is about to be completely pointless in this game. Because this is a death sentence. Given you can't buy anything from the shop, there are no mega mushrooms to steal coins off others. There's no way to get back into this. Once you fall afoul of Bowser and you lose half your coins, you're struggling. You lose all of your coins. I think we have found, quite possibly, like Bowser's Gnarly Party, you can wind up going around in circles, but you can usually use items to circumvent that. So it's a terrible board with terrible design. But it's at least got means of circumventing it. Like, DK is out of the game. Oh god, what turn is this? DK was out of the game on turn 3. And Waluigi's hit another Bowser space. The mini Bowsers can still take your coins. So yeah, mini Bowsers can still take coins from one or all players. And I don't even know if Bowser communism is a thing. Because the only time I landed on the Bowser space, I got a mini Bowser. So yeah, basically what you would have seen is me just having a meltdown of the game being so terrible. I mean, Waluigi bought more plumbing supplies, but god, it was abysmal. Okay, Mega Board Mayhem was actually legitimately fun because it played out a bit like Snowflake Lake. Like, you could just very easily wind up traveling around. You could just travel around. There were plenty of opportunities to squash people, and it was just all fun. It was actually really enjoyable. I genuinely liked that mode, even if things took quite a long time because of all the warp pipes. Waluigi sent himself broke buying plumbing supplies. Like, now, unless Bowser communism is indeed a thing, DK is just stuck bumbling around the board with absolutely no way to circumvent anything. And Wario can use a spiteful warp pipe on me. No, it's DK. He's giving yeah. I was honestly really tempted to take back absolutely everything I said about the game, trying to be complimentary, because here's the thing. I do think that there are lots of potentially good options. Mario Party 4 has some legendary minigames. There are some really good minigames. The fact it's got so much else you can do is really, really good. But the board design is abysmal. the board design is just awful. There are some hilariously stupid ideas involved in things. Like, the fact that I have rolled at the speed of continental drift at times has helped me. Like, I had 3 mini mushrooms because my first 3 dice rolls landed me on mini mushroom spaces. I went through here, and then the game decided that I just needed to lose all my coins because I was the only one who actually decided to avoid the Bowser spaces. I mean, sometimes you can't do anything about it. DK's in the same position I was. Like, he's left with nothing. Like, who greenlit this? Who in their right mind sincerely thought that a game where the objective is to get the most coins and you have no way of easily earning them back would be improved by encountering a mini-game that forces you to lose all your coins if you're unlucky? Like, it is entirely possible that this could be these crumbs, or, like, and nobody else lost one, you know, it was just me. Which is why I was so blasted angry, and I decided I'd take a bit of a breather and like, no, I've got to do this again because I've absolutely snapped. Yeah, just... the decision-making in this game was baffling. It just seems so odd that despite the fact they'd got everything right. They'd got so much right with 2 and 3. Like, 3 built on the existing formula of 2 pretty well. It had a few little problems, but it was overall a really solid game, and I wind up liking 3 a lot more than I thought I was going to. Even if some of the games were just so rigged against you, like the cheap one. And Game Guy was a dumb idea. Insurance policy. Yeah, Game Guy was a bad idea. But overall, I really do think 3 was actually pretty solid. They've just somehow wound up not managing to get things right in this. I don't know what it is, but they've just managed to... There are so many design decisions that will just make you question so much. Like, if nobody else winds up landing on a Bowser space, that's going to be fortunate, but like... I don't think the Bowser spaces should have been a thing in this. Not in this particular board, because it's like I said, it's a death sentence. DK's pretty much out of the game. There are 3 of us competing for first. Because you're never going to get the Mega Mushroom. Like, the fact you only get 10 coins from winding up, making your way to actually landing on a Bowser space with absolutely no coins, only 10 coins. I did mention it with the editing stuff. It changes depending on the game. But then, like, passing Bowser with absolutely nothing gets you a set 50 coins in Bowser's Gnarly Party, even if you've got a star. That was just absolutely questionable. Because it gave DK an absolute gift. And yeah, I will show the bonus features me absolutely blowing my stack. I will include the lowlights of the abject disaster that was the previous attempt at this. And like I said, the reason I did not actually want to show that is because it was pure rage and frustration and me going silent. And I already probably have enough trouble being an entertainer as it is. That wouldn't have been good enough. I mean, to be honest, work's kind of been hell. Because I am genuinely... like, it's the kind of sucky thing working in the industry I do. The fact that essentially we're stuck dealing with people who are, in any other industry, you'd call them scalpers, basically. There's no sugarcoating it. We are dealing with people who are pretty much scalpers, hoarding commodities and charging exorbitant prices to use it. And to be honest, you'd only get them to actually do the things they need to do to make the properties livable under extreme duress. I am not in the slightest happy with the circumstances. It gets very stressful because if you do wind up doing your job right, it feels like everyone's mad at you. I'm honestly tempted to get out of the industry because I'm going to put it out here now. Working in real estate has almost radicalized me more in a sense. It's just like, yeah, I have seen firsthand exactly why people get so angry with real estate agents, with landlords, because there are plenty of scummy ones who will let people get away with things, and it's getting too. It almost feels like it's getting too much sometimes. I mean, I try and sort of separate things, but it has not been a good time. It has not been a good time because work has been stressful, and it's honestly felt like my body sort of hops from malfunction to malfunction. It hasn't been that great. Like, I had no idea why I came down with that cough in the first place. I don't know what caused it. I've found out I've got a bit of arthritis, specifically spondylosis, and a bit of scoliosis in my back, which explains why it's so rusty. At least the chest x-ray came back fine, but it always has just felt like something happens. Like, I know I've got it pretty lucky. In terms of socioeconomic standing, I'm doing okay. In terms of socio-political standing, the fact that I am a white male gives me a significant advantage in a lot of things, or at the very least the absence of disadvantage, which is always something important to consider. Like, I have a lot I can be grateful for, but a lot has been very frustrating as well, and we all have our own struggles that we're going through. Wait, you can actually get super megas. But yeah, it's just felt like there's always been something on top of something on top of something. Just some little thing driving me nuts, and I've never quite been able to shake it all. I've never quite been able to fathom what's going on. At times, it's felt like my body has wanted to gaslight me, because it's just sort of felt like, okay, we're going to muck around with you by having random things hurt for no reason. And a whole lot of crap and paranoia and hypochondria and everything winds up coming out of that. And yeah, I know it's pretty much all my own fault because I'm a chronic worrier. I know I really shouldn't worry, but if I was able to control it as well as I'd like, then I probably wouldn't have those issues. What have I got ahead of me? 1, 2, 3. Oh well, that puts me in a good spot. I can avoid... But yeah, this one is just... Okay, so yeah, you gotta be lucky at the shop. You gotta be super lucky at the shop. Excuse me. And just hope that you don't wind up getting a Sparky sticker, which can at least screw other people over. We're on turn 14. You've got to hope you don't wind up having a Sparky sticker or plumbing supplies at the shop just to have an opportunity to scrounge coins back. Like, this is awful. And unfortunately, that last run just set off a lot of frustration. Please be Mini Bowser, please be Mini Bowser, please be Mini Bowser. Oh, no, no, no. Thank you. But he can call Bowser. Economic crash. So yeah, the Mini Bowser can actually still call Bowser down on your head. Which really sucks if they do it when you've had... It's like you've landed on... It is actually possible for you to land on a Bowser space with no coins, get 10 coins, then have Bowser land on your head and wind up losing them because of the game. Oh wait, you actually do? Well, that answers my question. If you roll doubles or triples, do you get coins? Yes, you do. There you go. Now, do I need plumbing supplies? I'm going to buy plumbing supplies. I rolled 2 4s and got free plumbing supplies. But yeah, see, the only way is to keep landing on Bowser spaces and have everybody else crash out alongside you. DK's only hope of winning is either buying a Super Mega Mushroom, which he can't, or hoping that Mini Bowser's crash the economy. Like, you're locked out of the item shop because there are no item spaces. They tried an interesting idea, but it just didn't work. There's so much about this game that just didn't work. And yeah, I think the biggest problem with 5 is probably the item system in general. The capsule system, as it stood, was not well done. I think it's like they got better each time. I know they need to mix things up. I know they need to do things differently. It's important to try and keep things fresh. But even then, you do risk screwing things up. It's a really tricky balance. Like, I don't think anyone would say that the car was a great idea. I didn't mind Mario Party 9, admittedly. I will put that out there, hand on heart, that I don't mind Mario Party 9. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's horrible either. I do enjoy playing that. Mario Party 10, I hate. Which was really frustrating because it was actually, for a long time, it was actually the only Mario Party game I was any good at. You want to know what was really ironic? It took me ages to actually try and win Mario Party boards against human players. I was playing against my brother and a friend of the family. I finally managed to surpass the human players, and I got done by Luigi on bonus stars. The the one AI character on the board stitched me up. Even after God knows how long, I'm still a little bit mad about that. I couldn't believe it. It was just, like, I'm still not that great. And playing over unless I'm the host, playing over Wi-Fi really, really sucks because you wind up getting stitched up. It's just a little bit laggier. But then again, Nintendo has never been that good with their online. Their games have always rocked local multiplayer, but they've never been that good with their online stuff. So yeah, everybody's just had the economy crash. This is a much more interesting board overall. There's a bit more chaos that happens. But yeah, I just don't think it's good. Like, you would have to pretty much have everyone at a death sentence. Like, losing all your coins is just... It's a frustrating enough penalty in regular gameplay, but you can at least recover with minigames. And board events, the fact that there's one item minigame and one coin minigame, literally mini games, at least gives you a chance. And usually the actual game economy is pretty good. Like this just sucks. See, DK has not had any opportunity to actually claw his way back into the game. DK just can't do anything. Which is really, really, really rough. Like, you wind up on the wrong end of a Bowser game. They should have at least modified that. Like, not have you suffer because you wound up on the wrong end of a Bowser game. That was a really bad idea. I'm glad I at least got a better recording. I mean, I don't mind losing. As you saw, I lost Mega Board Mayhem by 3 coins. Oh, this isn't going to go well. More plumbing supplies. I'm also sitting here fidgeting because, of course, I'm trying to actually have sort of meaningful conversation, bring up very interesting things, and now there's a Bowser minigame, and I really don't want to pause the game to use the bathroom. Alright, it's an economic crash. See, yeah, you just have to admit that unless you're very, very lucky and land on a mushroom space, you are usually losing a lot of coins. Okay, so I want to trade places with DK. No! That is bad! Lousy timing, I thought I'd got DK. Oh well, the gods have seen fit to punish me. Maybe if I use one of my mini mushrooms, I can wind up avoiding Bowser. That didn't go well. That really didn't go well. Thankfully, not long to go. Maybe I should have thought this through. But yeah, I don't know what happens if you go past the item shop when you've only got 5 coins. Do they wind up giving you mega mushrooms? Well, Waluigi's got a red space. I mean, barring a Bowser game, I should be alright. What's Wario gonna do? Not risk it. Oh, he's got another Bowser game. I mean, it's still entirely possible for Waluigi to win depending on what happens. Blast it. Well, Mini Bowser. Wario is now broke as well. Oh, no. It's... You know, I wouldn't be mad if there was Bowser communism. Oh, it's always a Bowser game. Damn it. It's still possible for Waluigi to win this. Wait. You bastard! So, in other words, we just wound up getting hideously unlucky. And... It's darts again. So basically, everybody who lost all their coins, myself included, got hideously unlucky. Because Bowser can actually take away your items. I don't care if I lose this one. Well, I'm second at least. And I can't exactly move, because this one's so quick. I can pause it, can't I? Just another reason I don't like summer. You need so much water to actually wind up staying alive. And then unfortunately, that means you wind up having interruptions. Yeah, there is action, given there appears to be a little bit of a delay between when you press the button. There is definitely a delay between when you press the button and when the darts are released, because when I press the button, I mean, it doesn't matter, fortunately, because it's just items, but I have lost all bar one of the Bowser games. But yeah, basically, there's a bit of a delay because when I pressed the button, that one was not actually over the, what's-its thing. Well, I rolled a 4 anyway, which means I avoided the Bowser space and and DK's nowhere near one, so we fizzle out. This entire recording session has been a shambles. I mean, imagine what 30 turns of that would be like. No one would have any money left. We had 2 people go broke. Bowser Spaces... What? Just why? I mean, Wario lost in the end because of that Bowser game. Ugh. I am not willing to... You know what? Let's just do some challenge book squirm so I can calm down. High score of 5 pages. What is the other one? Because it's got to be a multiplayer game. Are there mini games I'm missing? I'll have to check it out. So basically, this is just play book squirm for as long as you can. Book Squirm is a very much beloved minigame. This one's always a bit of fun. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, how? Did Waluigi push me? I don't even know what happened there. I thought I was fine and I just... Well... Waluigi wins. Well, I suppose there's a neat little microcosm of the whole thing. Just an unmitigated disaster. Didn't even make 4... Well, I think that's probably... That little shambles is a good stopping point. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base.